In today's video, I am finally back, by the way, but we will be finishing off our series of Madden ratings. These are my Madden ratings, what I think they should be. This is no longer pre-recorded as I am back, but before we get into this video, check out w.gg. Here is my favorite one right here, the Blue Raspberry. Just got a whole new order in. I think it tastes really good, actually. I really do like it. Get to w.gg and use code Shredder for 10% off your order, or click the link in the description. Either way, let's get right into this video. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get started with our first safety, Alohi Gilman. Really solid player. He's going to be at 80 flat. I think that's very fair. He's not like the most incredible player ever, but he's good. That's it. That's all you got to be. You don't have to really talk about it anymore. Next is going to be Amani Hooker. Solid player, 78, 77, something like that. Really solid, just not amazing. Cisco, I'm going to give him a 79. Antoine Winfield, our first great safety. We're going to go a 94, 95. Which one do I want to do? We're going to leave him 95 for now. We'll kind of see how we want to shift him around later. Do I think he's the very best safety in the league? No. But he's definitely towards the top, like top 3 or 4 probably. Antonio Johnson. Haven't really seen a whole lot from him. We're going to go flat 70. Is that Byron Jones? Yes. Brandon Jones, not Byron. Byron was the corner. Brandon Jones, solid player, 77. Brian Branch, really good rookie year. We're going to give him a 79 for that. Do we have enough to say anything else? No. Brian Cook, 74. I think that's pretty fair. Not amazing. Just a solid, okay player. That's really all you got to say for him. Buda Baker. Buda Baker's definitely like a 90. Really good player. I mean, didn't have the best year last year, but he's been really good for a while, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Caden Stearns, 75. I think that's fair. This Vikings is Cam Bynum. I like Cam Bynum. I think he's really solid. I'm going to give him a 76, right in between Brandon Jones and Caden Stearns. Chuck Clark. That's really tough. 78. See, this is going to be kind of like the linebackers tiers where, like, there's a lot of guys in this, like, 75, 79. They're really, really good. Like, they're good. They're just not amazing. They're not great. That's just what it is. C.J. Gardner-Johnson going back to Philly. I'm going to give him an 81. I think he's a fine player. I think he was in a bad Lions defense secondary, and he could be a lot better. I think that is very fair. He could even be an 82, 83. I'm really not that concerned about him. Cole Bishop, Bill safety, rookie. We're going to give him a 72. I think that's fair for now. We'll just leave it at that. DeMonte KZ, really solid, just not, incredible. Good deep safety. 77, I think that's fair. Is that Darnell Savage? I really don't know. I think it is. Darnell Savage, I'm going to give him an 81, and I'm going to put CJGJ as an 82. I like that. I like where that's sitting. Derek Forrest, also an 80. Just that, like, really good player. Like, 80 is, like, the line of, like, okay, you're good. Like, you're a good player. You're just not amazing. And that's okay, because not everyone can be amazing. DeMarco Hellams, 74. He's fine. Derwin James, let's say a 92, 93. Very solid, just not amazing. Deshaun Elliott, probably an 80. Really solid, just, once again, not amazing. Just good at his job, and that's all you got to be. Donovan Wilson, I believe it is. We'll go 81, 82, something like that. I think he's pretty good. Eddie Jackson, 84 for now, but he's probably going to fall off that relatively soon. Elijah Molden, 75. And Geno Stone, now a member of the Bengals, we'll go 78. I like that right there. Next up, we got George Odom. Really solid player, but mainly a special teamer. He's like a 72, 73. Just not amazing, just like good. That's it. Grant Delpit. Let me go back. George Odom, he's just like one of those guys. He's good at his job. And whatever his job is, he's going to do it really well. It's just he's not needed to do a lot more. Let's see. Who is this? Grant Delpit. I think he's an 80. I think he's really solid. Not amazing, but very, very solid. Harrison Smith, still probably like an 87, but like teetering on that edge there. And Fidu Melifonwu, 78, 77 right there. Jabril Peppers, I like Jabril Peppers, 84. Jalen Mills, probably like a 77. Fine, just not amazing. That's just kind of all it is for him. Jalen Petrie, solid and up-and-coming guy. We're going to give him a 79. I don't really know who that is off the top of my head. That's Jalen Thompson. Okay. Kind of like the corner they just drafted last year, Garrett Williams, so I was confused. But Jalen Thompson, I like him a lot too. I'm going to go 81. Jamal Adams, 82, but for all the completely opposite reasons that you would ever imagine. This guy's not a very good safety. He's more of a box player. He's almost more of a linebacker. It's just, he's a little faster than them, a little smaller, but Yeah, all the wrong reasons to get there, but hey, he got there. That's all that matters, right? Jaquan Brisker, solid player, just not amazing. Once again, 78. Is that Jason Pinnock? I believe it is. Jason Pinnock, he is I'm going to go 76. I'm just not the biggest fan of him. He's all right, just not great. Javon Bullard, a new safety, I believe for the Packers. I'm going to give him a 73, 74. I think that's pretty fair right there. It is Javon Bullard. And then Jaron Curse. I'm going to go 79. I think that's fair. Jeremy Chin did not get utilized last year, but I still think this guy's a good player. I think he literally just didn't have a role in last year's offense, but him going to be playing that role that, what's his name, Donovan Wilson did in Dan Quinn's defense. I think it's going to be perfect for him. This dude could shoot up to an 85 by the end of this year. He's a guy I'd be watching for a breakout candidate 100%. For right now, though, he's going to be like a 77, 78. Jesse Bates, he's probably like a 96, 97. Very, very, very good. Just not, maybe the best yet. I don't know. We'll see. Wow. Holland. What is his first name? Javon Holland. Thank you. 88. I really like him. I think he's a step down right now. He's going to be close, though. That guy, he's going to be a really, really good player for a long, long time. After that, who is this? Is that Jair Brown? It is. Jair Brown, I like what I saw from him this past year. We're going to go 78. I do really like that. Jimmy Ward, 76. He's just kind of run his course in his career a little bit. Got to be a good player. Obviously is a good player now, but we just got to see a little bit, something's got to change. They got to, get new players, whatever. Jordan Battle, didn't see a lot from him, 75. Is that, what's his name? Jordan Fuller, 77 is fair, I think. And then, what's this guy's name? I don't even know. Okay, that's Jordan Howden. Not amazing. I know who his name. I just don't know his face. So we'll go 73, 74. Jordan Poyer, still a really good player. I'm going to go 85. Is that Whitehead right there? It is. Jordan Whitehead. 78, 77. We'll go 77. Much more 77. Mike Edwards is next. No, that's not Mike Edwards. That's Juan Thornhill. Juan Thornhill, 75. That's fine. Julian Blackman, 77. It just is what it is. Julian Love. I about said Jordan Love. Julian Love, 78. I think that's fair. He's not amazing. Just a really solid player. Eric Reed, I'll go 84. I think he's a really solid safety. Is he incredible? No, but he's very good. Justin Simmons, the age-old question of who's going to land Justin Simmons this offseason at this point that has run its course a million times. Well, let me inform you of something. If there's a reason that this guy hasn't been picked up, it's probably because last year he wasn't really all that good. And he's also in his 30s. And he's also probably just not that good. Not anymore. However, we don't know that. He wasn't amazing last year. Was he bad? No. But he's not the same guy he once was. I'm going to give him an 85. Just because he was at one point in the upper mid-90s probably. After that, we're going to go to Cam Curl. I really like Cam Curl. I think he's about an 84. I think he's a very, very good safety. Bit different. Very much of a hard hitter, but he's good. Cam Kinchins, I still liked him from this year. I'm really a fan of this guy. I'm going to give him a 74. I don't care about his, athleticism scores or whatever. I think he's a good football player. End of story. I don't really think I have to talk about it past that. Kareem Jackson, really dirty player. 78, 77. We're going to go 77 more so. Kirby Joseph. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to go 79. I think he's a really solid player, just not incredible. Once again, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but that's what it is. Kevin Byard. At this point in his career, he's like an 82, 83 maybe. I don't know. Kyle Duggar, 85. We'll give him that much. I think that's fair. Maybe a little generous. Kyle Hamilton. We've seen him play one great year of football. He's an 88, 89. I'm going to give Holland a little bit above him just because he's played a little bit longer. He's going to be amazing. I really do. However, if you're around my channel, I say, one, you can't prove something off of 1 year. His rookie year was good. His second year was better. Let's see it keep going. 88, 89, that's a great rating. At this point, he's the 6th best safety if we're just looking at the numbers. At this point. But don't overthink that. It's a good rating. Malik Hooker, really good player. 79. I just don't think he gets enough love, period. End of story. Marcus Epps, left Philly, got to nothing. 74. Nah, actually 72. Just not really a big fan of him. He's an okay player. He's just a good rotation guy. Marcus May, 76-ish. Very fine, just not amazing. Marcus Williams, 80. I think that's fair. Micah Hyde. I do like Micah Hyde a lot. If Boyer is an 85, we're going to give Hyde an 87-ish. Lower end 87, but that'll be what it is. Mike Edwards up next. 78? I think that's fair. I really do. Minka Fitzpatrick, 99. This is the best safety in the NFL. End of story. He is the best at basically everything. He's had the most consistency. He's just been a very good player. The only year he's had bad was actually not a year he was bad. It's a year he basically had to play linebacker because it was that year, like 2 years ago, that all the defensive linemen for Pittsburgh were hurt, and then the linebackers like Joe Schobert sucked. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. Jeez. And Minka Fitzpatrick had to play 7 roles at one time, and he did pretty solid at what he had to do. Nick Cross, fine player, 74. Just, not amazing. PJ Locke, 72, whatever. Not special. Quandre Diggs, very fine, 79. Like, just a good, solid player. Just not anything more than that. Rayshawn Jenkins, 75. Reed Blankenship. I think he is a very solid player. Is better than what he's given credit to be. I'm going to give him a 78. I think that's Ryan Neal. I really don't remember right now. It is Ryan Neal. 75. Sidney Brown, 70 at this point. He just hasn't done anything. Talanoa Hufanga. I kind of forgot about him. I think I said Derwin James is a 93. We're going to go 92 for Hufanga. So now we're pushing, what's his name, back to the 8th best. But that's still really good. When these guys are all ahead of you, that's not a problem. Come on now. Taylor Rapp, really solid. Just a really good player. 78. Terrell Edmonds, 76. He's kind of fallen off a little bit. Tony Adams, 74, I think. I think I'm good with that. Tracy Walker, 72. Trenton Thompson, 69. He was solid for a minute, but just, not consistent enough. Trayvon Moehrig, 81. I'm going to give him that much. I don't know where I'm at with this, but I think about, like, here, maybe. Another rookie, Tyler Newbin, really solid safety. We'll go 74 with him. Tyrann Mathieu, solid player, 85. And we'll probably go 84. I like that better. Von Bell, 80 flat. I think it's very fair. Xavier McKinney, tough one here. I'm going to give him an 86. I don't think he's as good as many people give credit for. I think he's getting a little overhyped but the problem is he did play on a really bad Giants defense, had to do a lot. I think it's kind of just 86 is a very fair rating. I just think that's an upward level player for sure. I'm going to even put him above this one for now. We'll do that right there. And our final safety is Xavier Woods. Solid, just not amazing, 74. Anywho, this is our safety ratings. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Let me know who you'd move up or down. If there's a good look at it, you can see everything. I definitely think that is the top 5. You got Fitzpatrick, Bates, Winfield in that order, then James, then Hufanga. I think that's very fair. Kyle Phillips will be like probably here within the next year, but let's just give him some time. Let's let the guy prove it. Let's let him make his name instead of throwing him unneeded expectations. Anywho, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.